to Iliyana, and thank you for coming, and you'll be able to see the recording at some point, so you'll be able to revisit it to us.
Thanks very much, Karen, and thank you to the City of Edinburgh Libraries, to Central Library as well, for being this wonderful host for a unique event that we put together for you on behalf of Traditional Dance Forum of Scotland. We are a very small national organisation, but we're based in Edinburgh at the Storytelling Centre, just down the road here. But this is our only second time that we've collaborated with the Central Library here, and hopefully not the last time. We'll continue to do so. But we tend to support traditional dance of all kinds and all styles. So it's not really just, our focus is not just on Scottish traditional dance, but international dances around the world. And that's what we're here to celebrate today. We'll start with the Ukrainian dance. And for those of you that were with us on Monday, our first ever collaboration with the Harpies and Fechters and Quines Festival, we showcased three beautiful dances that were put together specially for this event by two professionally trained traditional dance artists, Anastasia Boyko and Oksana Saibina. So you'll see them on the stage very shortly here. That will be the first part of our event. And then it will be followed by a conversation, in-depth conversation with Margaret Belford, our legendary Margaret Belford. She's already objecting to being described as an extraordinary woman. Legendary, when I say it's the co-founder of the Edinburgh International Dance, one of the co-founders. May I say that? But I'll stand corrected. Yes. We'll find out more about the Edinburgh International Dance group, because we also have Heather Milligan here from the group currently, also Colin McClellan, who is also part of this fantastic initiative that's been going on for quite a number of years here. I wouldn't put a number. But this conversation will be led by Eleanor Sinclair, who is also one of our Traditional Dance Forum Scotland board members, but here in her capacity as traditional dance artist and activist. And also, she's just started presenting our first podcast, Traditional Dance Forum of Scotland. We've only broadcast our first episode a month ago, and we are currently putting together our second episode, and Margaret is one of our very, very special guests for this second episode. So you're here to see the history being made as we speak. So that will be the second part of our presentation today. And for the final part, we'll see a short film that was the subject of our first podcast. So the podcast is a conversation with the creative team behind the film. But it's again to do with very powerful and extraordinary women that have been involved into, and especially looks at Egypt and Scotland and traditional dances and traditional music and the relationship there. So you'll find out about that. And at this note, I'll hand it over to Lena Singh, who stepped in last minute as our interpreter, from Ukrainian to English and back. And we couldn't have done this without her, because our two Ukrainian dancers have only just arrived in this country last year, so they've been here for just a year, so we can't expect them to have mastered English. But they're trying their hard, but their passion is traditional dance, and that's what we are hoping to continue to support and advocate for their professional development here in Edinburgh. So, Lena, if you'd like to introduce the three dances that we are just about to see. Can you see?
I try to tell about Ukrainian dance. I'm not a professional dancer like girls. You will see now what they can show you. But before I studied a lot, in childhood I danced with my sister. And it's a really great experience because Ukrainian traditional dance, it's inspire your soul and give a big power of your body, because it's very difficult to dance Ukrainian dance, and you should be in very good physical complexion. Yes. And I want to tell you that better of all, you will first see the dance about with Ukrainian tradition, but more modern music. And it's nice, it sounds like Ukrainian traditional, but with some elements of modern music. And it's a good because it's collaboration. We remember our roots, we know our history, but we want to give this new sound, new picture. And the second two dances, one about from one Ukrainian region, western part, very close to Polish. It's near Carpathian Mountains, and the name is Zakarpatska. It's together with like western part, and it's a different taste, different music. You will see this difference during the dance. And the third one, it looks like when Ukrainians together, they will start to dance with everyone, and it's give a lot of happiness. And I hope you will like this, because you should take a part in this dance too. Okay, better. I think we will start.